At the 2025 Tencent Starlight Awards, an evening engineered for grandeur, spectacle, and carefully orchestrated glamour, something unexpectedly gentle captured the attention of audiences both inside the venue and across global screens. Because amid the polished speeches, flashing cameras, and meticulously timed reactions, the quiet, unguarded presence of actress Zhao Lusi and singer-actor Liu Yuning unfolded like a soft current beneath the ceremony's formal surface, reminding viewers that authenticity can sometimes speak louder than spectacle. Rather than dominating headlines with dramatic gestures or overt fan service, their interaction emerged naturally, almost incidentally, through relaxed body language, shared reactions to the program, and a visible sense of comfort that felt refreshingly human in a space often defined by performance. And it was precisely this absence of calculation that made their moments resonate so deeply with international audiences who are increasingly drawn to sincerity over excess. Seated among peers and fully immersed in the flow of the event, they appeared to exist within the ceremony rather than above it, reacting not for the cameras, but for themselves. And this subtle distinction transformed brief glances and small exchanges into moments of emotional clarity that viewers could instantly recognize as real. Zhao Lusi, throughout the night, carried a calm brightness that never tipped into exaggeration, her smiles appearing naturally timed, her expressions relaxed and open, as though she were genuinely enjoying the shared experience rather than fulfilling a public obligation. And when her attention drifted toward Liu Yuning, the energy between them shifted almost imperceptibly into something warmer and lighter, marked by playful reactions and effortless familiarity that suggested mutual ease rather than rehearsed interaction. For many international fans, this behavior reinforced her image as an actress whose emotional intelligence extends beyond scripted roles, someone capable of creating connection without demanding attention, while Liu Yuning, known for his steady public persona, complemented this atmosphere with a grounded presence that anchored their shared moments. His demeanor calm yet attentive, projecting a confidence shaped by experience rather than self-display, and in their brief interactions, his responses felt thoughtful and natural, never overpowering Zhao Lusi's expressiveness, but instead creating a quiet rhythm that allowed both personalities to coexist harmoniously. What ultimately defined their on-screen chemistry was not a single viral moment, but the accumulation of small, unforced exchanges that unfolded organically throughout the evening. Moments shaped by shared laughter, subtle commentary, and synchronized reactions to the ceremony itself, and this understated dynamic stood out precisely because it refused to demand interpretation, offering viewers the rare comfort of observing two artists simply existing within the same space with mutual respect and ease. As the ceremony concluded and attention shifted to social media, clips and stills of their interaction began circulating rapidly, not fueled by speculation but by appreciation, with fans highlighting how relaxed, genuine, and emotionally balanced both artists appeared, and international audiences in particular described these moments as refreshing, noting how they softened the rigid structure of a large-scale awards show and made it feel more accessible and human. Media coverage in the days that followed reflected this sentiment, choosing restraint over sensationalism and focusing instead on the atmosphere. Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning contributed to the event, framing their interaction as an extension of the ceremony's celebratory mood rather than a narrative in need of exaggeration, and this measured approach allowed audiences to appreciate the significance of authenticity without imposing meaning where none was claimed. Beyond individual impressions, their presence illustrated a broader truth about modern entertainment culture, that in an industry increasingly driven by volume and visibility, quiet sincerity can still leave a lasting imprint, especially when it emerges naturally within highly produced environments. And for viewers across cultures, their demeanor served as a reminder that awards ceremonies are not only about accolades, but also about shared moments, mutual respect, and the subtle connections that form when artists are allowed to be themselves, expanding beyond the immediate context of the event. This interaction also sparked deeper reflection among viewers about how celebrity culture is evolving, particularly in an era where audiences are more media literate than ever and increasingly sensitive to performance versus authenticity. Because moments like these stand in contrast to the carefully curated images that often dominate red carpets and televised ceremonies, and instead of feeling distant or aspirational in an untouchable way, Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning felt present, approachable, and emotionally grounded, qualities that foster long-term audience trust rather than short-lived hype. Many fans noted that their ease seemed to suggest a shared understanding of the environment they were in, an unspoken agreement to let the night unfold without trying to control how it would be perceived. And this quiet confidence resonated strongly with viewers who are accustomed to seeing public figures overmanage their expressions, reactions, and proximity to others. The significance of this reaction cannot be separated from the broader global context in which entertainment is consumed today, where short clips, still images, and fleeting moments are replayed endlessly across platforms, dissected for meaning, and often stripped of nuance. Yet in this case, the simplicity of their interaction resisted distortion because there was little to sensationalize and nothing to exaggerate, only a steady through-line of calm enjoyment that remained consistent no matter how many times it was replayed. This consistency became part of the appeal, as audiences found comfort in the predictability of their demeanor. The way neither artist appeared to shift their behavior when they realized they were on camera, reinforcing the sense that what viewers were witnessing was not a performance, but a continuation of who they already are in less visible spaces. Zhao Lusi's ability to maintain such emotional openness within a high-pressure environment further solidified her reputation as an actress who understands not only her craft, but also her relationship with the audience. Recognizing that vulnerability does not always require confession or drama, sometimes it simply requires being present without defense, while Liu Yuning's steady composure offered a complementary counterbalance, suggesting a maturity that comes from long-term engagement with public life, where confidence is no longer proven through dominance, but through restraint. Together, they embodied a version of celebrity that feels increasingly rare, one rooted in mutual respect, self-awareness, and a refusal to overstate significance. And it was this restraint that paradoxically made their presence more memorable than many louder moments throughout the night. As discussions continued online, international viewers often compared their interaction to scenes from slice-of-life dramas, where meaning is found not in climactic declarations, but in shared silence and small gestures, and this comparison highlighted how entertainment audiences are gradually redefining what they find compelling, shifting away from spectacle-driven narratives toward moments that mirror real emotional experience. In this sense, the impact of Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning's appearance extended beyond personal admiration and into cultural commentary, reflecting a collective desire for authenticity in spaces that have long prioritized image over substance. Industry observers also noted that such moments, while subtle, can influence casting perception and brand partnerships, as advertisers and producers increasingly look for artists who project emotional reliability and relatability, qualities that foster deeper audience loyalty over time. Their interaction thus became a quiet case study in how authenticity functions as a form of soft power within the entertainment ecosystem, shaping perception not through intention but through consistency. Even as the awards season moved on and new events filled headlines, the memory of their presence lingered precisely because it did not demand resolution or explanation, allowing viewers to carry it with them as a standalone impression rather than a narrative thread that needed continuation. This lingering quality speaks to the enduring value of moments that respect the audience's intelligence, trusting viewers to interpret emotional tone without being told what to feel, and this trust, once established, strengthens the bond between artist and audience in ways that no promotional campaign can replicate. Ultimately, the story of Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning at the 2025 Tencent Starlight Awards is not about romance, speculation, or staged chemistry, but about the quiet power of being at ease, of allowing a shared space to exist without control, and of understanding that sometimes the most profound impact comes from moments that pass almost unnoticed in real time, but grow in meaning through reflection. As memories of the ceremony gradually fade into the larger archive of entertainment history, it is these gentle, genuine exchanges that continue to circulate and resonate, not because they were loud or dramatic, but because they felt real, balanced, and emotionally honest, proving once again that the most memorable impressions are often born from simplicity rather than spectacle. Thank you for reading and sharing this moment with us, and if you enjoy stories that uncover the human side of entertainment beyond the headlines, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, 24H News, TM, and let us know your thoughts below. We'd love to hear what moment stayed with you the most.